So got finals Goodra versus Lugia. Definitely favored for Lugia. It doesn't really matter what the Goodra list. I feel like it doesn't matter what the Goodra list looks like. It's like always favored. You appreciate 31 months there, Forerunner. Well, let's get into it. Milo once again with the Lugia versus Hermione. Is that how you say that? Hermione with the goo. Comes a prize check off the rip. Someone is on Twitter fuming right now watching this. Prize cards on both sides. Yveltal is prized actually for Milo. The Charizard doesn't matter as much usually, but actually the Yveltal being prized, that is something. And on the other side, Temple of Sinnoh being prized is not great, to be honest. Temple of Sinnoh being prized is not great. And then Milo does play 3 outs to Temple of Sinnoh. It has the Vacuum, Pumpkin, and the Collapse Stadium. Usually it's just like 2. Usually it's just like Vacuum, Pumpkin. So the extra out is actually not a huge deal, but it's definitely nice for Milo to have like an extra out. The Comfies have been found. I'm sure we'll start to see some flower selecting going down. Which we're hunting. Was that Goo versus Rod? Goes with the Goo. Makes sense. Back at it again. Gives up a gate. Another one. We keep going. Don't stop. One more? Nope. Stoutland's start is actually like pretty good in this matchup, to be honest. You can like start to pick on Comfies if and there's no Zigzagoon actually in the list for the Goodra player. So there's no actually easy way to there's no quick and efficient way to KO the Stoutland. They do play a Choice Belt, but Choice Belt is definitely not as good. Yeah, Choice Belt's just not as good as Zigzagoon. Zigzagoon is like the better. It's like you just have more outs to Zigzagoon. Like you could even capture energy for Zigzagoon. You could go cap for Goon, net it, something like that. You should have way more outs. Quick balls, caps, stuff like that. Whereas the Choice Belt is literally just a one of that you have to just like raw draw into off your draw power, so not as efficient. Got our Lugia for the turn. I don't know how many chops are in the discard pile, but probably at least one. Going back in. Minion. My guess would be for a Marnie here, but yeah, they're eyeing up the Marnie. The hand for the Goodra on the Goodra side is not like too broken or anything. There's actually no Colress in the hand, I don't think. So the Marnie's not going to hurt too much, I don't think. We'll see though. Here we go. I'm hoping for a Colress for the Goodra. Pass. Did get the Cram. So that's pretty good, to be honest. The Cram's pretty good. Here we go. Draw 2. I wonder if they even should have done that, though, to be honest. They maybe should have started with Comfy. Because they go up to 4 here, and they could have just retreated to Cram and punch with Cram. Which is, like, pretty good here, to be honest. They do have a Colress, though, so they're kind of cooking. Actually, they're definitely good. They have a... Oh, maybe they had 2 energy in hand. I don't know what they're debating so hard here. Maybe... Yeah, that's interesting. Do you want to just hit with... I mean, I guess you could just hit with Goodra this turn. Metal to the Lost Zone alongside a VIP pass. That's fine. We're actually pretty close to an attack this turn. Yeah, we're almost there. You need one more switch card. If not... I mean, Cram Punch is not good into Luminion, though. That's the thing. So if there's not a switch card or another gate here, and the gate might not even work for where the energy are currently. Ooh, I think it was just 2 energy. That sucks. Yeah, so it's going to be Cram Punch into Luminion, if anything. So I don't know. Maybe I think maybe they should have just settled for a punch into the Stoutland with the Cram instead of playing the Escape Rope. To be honest, I don't think that would have been a bad play. I think that would have been fine. And it's possible the gate. No, the gate should pull a water and a metal here. I think. Yeah, it is double chops in the discard pile as well. Yeah, the gate should pull water metal here. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Okay, we got water metal. That's good. And then has capture, water, metal. I mean, you could like just Cram punching Lumini is just so bad. Then it just goes back to the deck. So I don't really think you want to do that. You could do that though. I think you'd maybe rather just build up another energy. I guess you don't really want to leave a Comfy in the active either though, because then Stoutland gets you. So I like the retreat to the Greninja. That's probably the best because Luminion doesn't KO it. Yeah, I like this. That's cool. Luminion doesn't KO it. Yeah, that's pretty chill. Just punch it. Punching it's not that great though, to be honest. With the minion, like 120 on it, like I guess it kind of sets up for a Stoutland play later, but there's a potential for it to just be netted at a play. So see the Skyla coming into play. Gonna grab the Evolution Incense, and then Evo Incense should go ahead and grab Lugia V-Star, Lugia V-Star, Summoning Star, 2 chops on the bench, and then at the very least we'll see an attack with the Luminion. Actually, something that could be interesting in this matchup is for Milo is the Vikavolt. Yeah, the Vikavolt could definitely be interesting here, to be honest. Because it stops Mirage Gate. I don't know if you would want to do it now. There is I didn't think about the Raikou play happening, though, to be honest. And yeah, the Raikou play is going down. Is giving up a powerful 4, but that seems fine. Yeah, Raikou going to grab 2 prize cards here. You could punch the Goodra here, though, with the Raikou, to be honest. I don't think that's terrible. I'm actually curious to see what Milo does. Yeah, and I like the punch on the Goodra. I like that, actually. That's pretty good. I like that. And gets the Yveltal off the prize cards, which is really good. I didn't think about the Raikou initially. But yeah, early Vikavolt actually seems pretty good in this matchup, to be honest. Because you stop the gate to the Goodra, which means they're hitting with Cram or nothing. So yeah, if you get like a turn 2 Vikavolt before a gate happens, or if they haven't built up like any energy on the Goodra, then the Vikavolt can actually like get you pretty far ahead in the prize trade. Get you like comfortably ahead. Okay, so early boss here. So we're gonna see the boss on the Archeops. I don't know. This is like it's the boss on the Archeops. So this does take away the Yveltal option from Milo next turn. But then Milo could just have Boss or Serena back and KO. Oh, that's so gross. I don't know if I like this play. Because putting the Luminion in play like this means that Milo can just go, okay, send up Raikou again, KO your Luminion, plus 120 to a Comfy, go down to 2 prize cards, bench Yveltal, and load up 2 energy on the Yveltal. I actually think this play is a mistake here. Yeah. From Goodra, the Goodra player. I think it's actually, oh, okay, hold up. They do have the Temple of Sinnoh. So I like this play a little bit more. I like this play a little bit more for sure. Okay, how much? So they're doing minus 80, so they have 150 HP. So they have 2. They chose not to use the V-Star power here. So they have 150 HP left. And I guess if the stadium sticks, then that's pretty good. Okay, let's see how it plays out. If the stadium sticks, then the Lugia can't attack anyways. Yveltal's come down. There's the collapse to goodbye Stoutland or goodbye Luminion. To be honest, I'm not too sure. It's one of them. Those are the Stoutland. I actually don't think that's I don't think that's incorrect. Luminion is kind of a sitting 2 prize freaking fodder though, which is not good. So Milo is like close to being able to get the knockout on the active with Lugia, but just not quite. So we're just gonna see another Raikou attack here, I believe, from Milo. And then probably just knock out a Comfy. If they had a gust effect here, I think that would have been game over. But they don't have the gust effect, so. And yeah, there's just I think they just said they're just gonna go with the hit. 40 active. Now we're gonna have to see the V-Star power come out of the Goodra player now, and takes out a Comfy, goes to even prize cards. The Luminion on the bench is such a pain now as well. Also, like taking it out of play doesn't actually do too much either. There's a switch back. They haven't been able to find a follow-up supporter yet either, I don't think. Let's see if they can go in this turn. Thoughts on the Perth winning list? I think it's actually pretty good. I don't know. Raiku's your better attacker in the Lugia matchup than Rayquaza ever was. So I think it's pretty good. All right, we got a Colress now. We're cooking. Pretty easy discards as well. Second Goodra coming online. Has a net to move the Comfey out of play as well. It doesn't matter too much. I guess Stoutland was always a potential threat, but... Goo. Energy. Like I said, we should see the V-Star power of this you get used this turn. I can't imagine we wouldn't. Yeah, get the Comfey out of play. Probably keep it out of play. 4 prize cards left for Milo. You don't want to give the Stoutland an option. What would I change? I don't know. I haven't thought about that. I assume we have to see the V-Star power. Oh, benches the Comfey back down? I don't know if I like that. Doesn't heal. Wait, that can't be correct. Hold up. Let me do the math. Let me do some math real fast. Got 100 and... No, it just dies to a Lugia. Even with a double turbo. Okay. They needed to use their V-Star power there. You had to V-Star here. Well, no, but I guess then you get Yveltal'd. No, but if you don't get... But you get Yveltal'd later. Maybe you hope to get boss off the prize cards and boss the Yveltal. Like you bait the Lugia to happen and then you boss... But you need like a... Nah. I think you... I don't know. That's tough. Maybe you hope the second double turbo is prize and they can't attack with Lugia this turn. I guess that could be your play. I feel like you gotta V-Star power there though. Force the Yveltal out. Then you could maybe even use Luminion to KO Yveltal plus play Roxanne next turn. Maybe. No, the Roxanne's in the loss zone. You're not Roxanne next turn. Yeah, that's tough to be honest. It is a tough matchup though. I mean, that's why the matchup is tough. You got all these tough decisions all the time in this matchup. Another powerful active. Boom. Goodbye, Goo. Down to 2. Yveltal is still an option. So you need like Roxanne, Sinnoh, Punch here, or Gust KO Yveltal, I think. We're pushing Comfey. And there's a little minion in place. You always just lose to like Gust on that. No shot you don't V-Star there? Yeah, I feel like there's no shot you don't V-Star there. It makes the Lugia play too clean, I feel like. Like, sure, then you just get Yveltal, but then you get through the Yveltal, I feel like. You're like, okay, I'm through the Yveltal. I don't know, but then how do you win the game from there if the Lugia just comes up and starts punching you again? Maybe you just always lose no matter which route you take, to be honest. Maybe every route's just bad. Yeah, it might just be one of those situations where every route is bad. Because it is a bad matchup and you're in a bad spot. And you have a Luminion on your board. I feel like the boss play felt iffy too. Putting Luminion in play in that situation felt pretty bad. I don't know, nothing felt good. Escape rope. Pushes Luminion. Seems fine to me. Luminion send up. Rod. Are we going to see the Luminion get shuffled back into the deck? Stoutland is gone, actually. I just realized that. Stoutland is gone. Maybe Goodra just sucks. I mean, it's not the best. Dude, there's like no deck left, but there's like nothing in the deck left. All right. Punch for 120. Push Comfey. I mean, if Milo has a Gust effect here, the game is probably over. I don't even think Milo needs to take the knockout with Yveltal necessarily. Actually, Milo just sending the Luminion back to the deck seems really good as well. I think Milo only has good plays here. Even just Gust, Punch Goodra. Gust, Punch Goodra with Lugia would still be pretty good as well. There's a Guru. So, might see the game end this turn through the Guru play. We'll see. I need a Magic Primate Wisdom, or it might just be good enough. Nope. Maybe she need to put an energy back in the deck. Looks like Milo's got it. 2 energy into the tall. Retreat. And then I'm hoping there's a Gust effect. This will be a big investment to KO Comfey. Yep. There we go. Big investment to KO Comfey. All right. Game 1. I think that was a pretty good example of why the matchup was so tough. Like, I don't know. I guess we never saw the Goodra player get to like the part where you want to get to. You want to get to. We never saw the Goodra player get to the Roxanne Sinnoh play. But they only play the one Roxanne and they did lose it early on, which I feel like is like the big moments in the matchup is when you can like take away your opponent's options with the Roxanne, put Sinnoh in play. Okay, let's peep these prize cards. Double VIP pass prize, not great. Cram prize, probably doesn't matter too much to lose the cram, although it is a nice option. They don't play heavy ball or anything like that. And then Raiku's prize, so we're not going to see an aggressive Raikou this game. Charizard's prize as well, not as big of a deal. So yeah, see how this one breaks down. Yeah, the double battle VIP pass being prize, I might have trouble getting going here, to be honest. Maybe Goodra just sucks. I think it's very possible. I think you're onto something. You're cooking. All right, cap off the rip. Gonna be 4, probably Comfy, maybe Greninja. Kind of depends. Checking the prize cards pretty thoroughly. Nothing too important prize, like I mentioned. I mean, the battle VIP passes might make them struggle to set up initially, but it's gonna be a Comfy. Yeah, usually if you only get one basic Pokemon, it usually wants to be the Comfy. Unless you have like nothing to cook with at all, then you kind of want to go with Greninja. Like, if your hand just sucks. That's what I tell people usually. Like, if you're going for like one of Comfy or one of Greninja, if your hand truly sucks, you have nothing to work with. Usually Greninja's a little bit better. If you have a little bit to work with, then usually Comfy's a little bit better. But like, if you see, like, it's like you get you get 2 cards when you use Greninja. So if like you get 2 decent cards. See, like in this hand, I would have gone in this. Oh my gosh, what a hand! In this hand, I would have gone Greninja, I think, because you have no good cards in this hand. There's nothing good about this hand. It all sucks. So getting 1 decent card off Comfy isn't going to save this hand, but getting 2 decent cards off Greninja might be enough to save the hand, right? So this hand right here, actually, I don't like that they went for the Comfy over the Greninja, because you need just more. Like, you can't just live off 1 decent card off the Comfy. The 2 decent cards off Greninja might be enough to get you cooking, but this hand is just terrible. So yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that, actually. I don't like the Comfy over the Greninja there at all. Doesn't even have a card to use Ninja. Oh wait, you're right. Yeah, there's no card to use Ninja. I'm trolling. I was like, let's get Greninja. We don't have a card to use Ninja. You're right. We have to go Kofi. Never mind. Don't mind me. Well, we could have still gotten Greninja. I would have just done actually less, to be honest. Yeah, my bad. We had to go Comfy. All right. Back over to Milo. Ultra Ball. Chops in the discard pile. Got rid of a Marnie, which I'm sure the Goodra player would love to see played here. They would love to see the Marnie get played here. Draw better. Yeah. Yeah, the hand is so bad there's not even energy to use with the Greninja. Do I use PDCGL? Nope. Powerful Research double chops it in the discard pile. A lot of energy and a Lugia V-Star and a Gust. I think we're just going to see a pass here from Milo. Oh, Milo maybe doesn't know. Well, actually, no. Playing the Evolution Incense here makes sense because you know that they probably don't play Marnie. So you're not getting Rock Sand. Milo probably doesn't know for sure that they don't play. What was the other card I was thinking about? What was in the hand? Oh, Zigzagoon. So you could. Oh no, there's a choice spell on the bench. So you know they don't have Zigzagoon. So you could have benched. I don't know. Benching the Manphy doesn't really do anything for you. No, I like the way Milo played it. Makes sense. All right. All right, we're cooking a little bit here. Oh my gosh, it's so pitiful. And pass. Oh no, check the discard pile. Not pass yet. And soon to pass. I wonder if you ever just concede here. You ever just go get like an early dinner? Like, attached to the goo. I wonder if we see Milo go for... I kind of want to see Milo actually go for the Stoutland for 2 here. I think Stoutland for 2 here is kind of cool. Ooh, the Sinnoh. I like the Sinnoh as well, though. The Sinnoh makes sense. So we might just see Milo swing. Oh, no. Milo has the Gust in hand. So we're going to see Milo definitely Gust the... I think Milo has the Serena in hand. So we should see Serena bring up the Goodra V with 220. Take that knockout. Does leave the Goodra player with the Comfy still in play. Which means they can find something. You know they're living off the Comfy draw. So KOing, I don't hate KOing Comfy here. But it's a lot much better if you had the Stoutland. But I think just removing that Goodra from play is probably the correct play. And that's what we see happening. If they have the V-Star, I mean, they would have evolved to the V-Star if they had it, though. You know they had the V-Star. But if they just get like a Colress into like a Metal plus V-Star, then they'd be cooking maybe a little bit. Here comes a Comfey. They got a net. They've got a Quick Ball. So now we can see them go ahead and Quick Ball probably for second Comfey because they got the nets in hand. What do you discard is kind of the question here. Getting rid of a Temple of Sinnoh feels really bad. I don't like that Temple of Sinnoh discard, but I don't know if you really have a choice here, to be honest. Maybe could have gotten rid of the Ordinary Rod because you have the second Ordinary Rod in the deck still. And I feel like you have to go for a Comfey. In this situation, I think it feels correct to go for a Comfey. Actually, there might not be a... Oh, no, Luminion makes the most... I don't know. Putting Luminion in play is so bad. I don't know if I agree with putting Luminion in play. Because you maybe just have to get lucky and hope that you don't... You can, like, get out 2 Goodras and kind of go from there. It's one of those things that's weird, right? Because, like, Luminion is obviously the more powerful play here. Quick Ball for Luminion is obviously the most powerful player, but it opens up such a big win condition for your opponent. It opens up such a big win condition for your opponent. Sometimes you just have to hope to get lucky with having less, with doing less off like your Quick Ball and going to get another Comfey and hoping that Comfey finds a Colress to not open up a win condition for your opponent. Because this feels like you just lose when you bench this. I don't know. I mean, I'll move to PTCG Live eventually. I'm just not there right now. Okay, I like those discards. We're almost up to 7. We just also don't have a V-Star here. We'll go Comfey again. There's the V-Star. I believe there's a gate in hand. Okay, are we cooking a little bit here? Minor cooking. There's a gate. Hopefully there's the energy in the deck. There is. All right. You also lose when you hit nothing off the second Comfey. Well, yeah, you lose when you hit nothing off. That's not a... I'm not sure what you're saying there. You lose when you hit nothing off the second Comfey, so whatever. Is there a water and a metal? I think there is. The Pokegear build? I definitely want to give the Pokegear build a shot. Something looks pretty cool. I'm definitely, yeah, I'm definitely curious to see how much better it feels than the other builds we've seen so far. This is the last Temple of Sinnoh as well, so using the last Temple of Sinnoh here would be pretty bad, but I don't know if you have a choice. Actually, they can't even, I don't think they can get to the active, actually. No, they have a net. They can actually attack with Goodra V-Star this turn. Not sure what the question is here. But instead they're going into a Comfey again. Ooh, they got an escape rope. Okay, so I like this kind of play where it's like, okay, I need to like... So here you could look at it and be like, all right, I need to draw the nuts. I need to like go into Comfey and hit escape rope off it. And I was like, and that's what they did. So I like that kind of play there. Like I said, I feel like they maybe should have done that play as well with like knocking Luminion. I wonder if Milo could have actually played around that escape rope there. They maybe could have. What is the question that's happening here? Did something happen? Hand count check? I have no clue. All right, let's get it. What are people normally writing down the notepad? Just prize cards usually. Gauss on Luminion seems pretty good here to me. And then, yep, there we go. This is what I was saying, talking about Luminion. I don't know if it's correct to bench Luminion or not, to be honest. I don't know. It would have been good to bench Yveltal and start loading it up, but I don't know if Milo had out to the Yveltal. It doesn't look like it because they're going in here to load up, probably put some energy on the Charizard. Get something on the Charizard. Nothing? How are you going to put no energy in play? How are you going to put no energy in play? What if they just have Gust KO your Chops next turn? Okay, we have a Heat to the Zard. We have nothing else? Okay, maybe it is fine then. Yeah, they literally have nothing else. All right, knock out Luminion for 2. Here comes Goo. This still seems like it might be winnable, to be honest. Maybe you don't chase the... Well, we're not chasing Chops with this hand. Cover Luminion, Goodra, and Water. I don't know about the Goodra recovery. I don't know if we ever need the Goodra. After the Comfey. We're not benching Goodra here ever, right? Okay, no. I didn't think so. I don't know why we recovered the Goodra V there. I'm pretty sure we can't ever bench another Goodra. Or it doesn't feel like we can. No, we have to be the punch on the active. If we had the boss here, boss KO Archeops seemed okay, but it probably would have been incorrect. All right. Let's see if Milo can finally start to work on that Yveltal. That definitely needs to be the goal for Milo, is to start to set up Yveltal. make that a threat. See, I think that is a quick ball or an ultra ball. Yep, there's the Yveltal. I can't imagine there's anything else worth grabbing here. I guess you could theoretically win the game with Stoutland. There we go. There's Yveltal. Checked for the vacuum as well, which could be a big deal to deal with Temple of Sinnoh. Couple Auroras. So next turn, Yveltal is ready to go. Yeah, boss on the last turn I think probably would have been correct if they had it. Boss up Archeops. Boss of Archeops would have been correct last turn, I think, if they had a boss. There was no boss, though, so. And the double turbo attach. All right, I like it. Getting some energy in play. There's the swing. Top deck. Top deck boss is what feels like what it has to be. Well, there's a Sinnoh. There's the heal. Punch for the knockout. Good chance there's a pumpkin chilling somewhere. Yeah, I think Milo's going to have the dub here on this turn with the pumpkin. Man, this really showcases... I think it showcases how bad this matchup is, but I don't know. Yeah, the Luminion is just so bad. The Luminion is just so bad. Ooh, energy to the Charizard. Must have the last Aurora in the hand. Getting out the deck fully before going to dig with Research, maybe? The chance that they whiff this is really, really low, because they have a ton of quick balls and ultra balls left, I think. All right, yep, there's the attachment. Goes with the chops. Choice wheel to the Charizard. And Research, here we go. Just needs vacuum or quick ball for the pumpkin. Quick ball, pumpkin, bumps the stadium. And Yveltal for the KO. Yeah. That's why I was saying, like, on that last turn, like, I think it was incorrect for the Luminion to be played. On that turn from the Goodra player. If you just, like... Luminion looks good because it gets you a Colress and you get to like play the game more guaranteed. But I think you gotta take the risk there. I think you gotta take the risk there. Gotta take the risk there. And be like, okay, I'm not gonna put Luminion in play. I'm gonna get a second Comfey instead. And I'm just gonna hope that I find a Colress. I think you gotta take that because just putting Luminion in play just like it makes the price trade so easy for Milo from there, I feel like. I feel like you just gotta take the risk and be like, all right, I just hope that these Comfeys work out for me. Pretty bad draw overall, so not too much you can do about it. But I feel like, yeah, those are like the hard calls to make as well. Those are like the really hard calls to make is to be like, okay, how do you not go Luminion for Colress here, right? How do you not do that play there? But I feel like that's the call you should make there. As the Goodra player here, and just be like, I'm not gonna put Luminion in play. I'm just gonna hope that these Comfeys pull together for me. It's a tough call to make, but if you like lose the game, yeah, if you like lose the game like 99% of the time because you bench a Luminion, then benching Luminion like never seems correct. But maybe it wouldn't have been that bad if they were able to pull together another boss. Like if they had boss the turn prior and were able to Gust Ape the Archeops and take the knockout on that before the Yveltal was benched and got energy on it, maybe it would have worked out just fine. I don't know. Lugia is hitting a lot. Lugia's hitting you a bunch of turns in a row though, and then they still have like Charizard combo plus. Yeah, Lugia's hitting you like plus one more time, and then they still have Charizard plus Pumpkaboo to hit really hard as well. And actually, then they even still maybe could have attacked with an Archeops as well, or set up another Lugia. So there's still like a lot of attacks coming your way, which would have been tough to deal with. So I don't know if there was ever really a route, but Milo with the dub. All right, finally finish our VOD review.